Sorry for how long it took to get a decent image here. I had to tune in from my phone. I actually had to pull up the stream on my phone. Uh, this little lady's favorite spot is up in the corner. Hey, you. Hey. 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 Why do you like sleeping in the corner so much, silly? Hmm? 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 I don't know. Oh, they see me over here, and I'm being attentive, so that must mean food, of course. Big dumb humans in the corner, uh, looking at them. So that must mean food, right? Right, guys? You're getting food because the big dumb humans in the corner looking at you. Okay, food. Go get it. Food? Might take them a bit to notice. Also, some of them prefer to forage. So they wait for it to hit the ground. Also, I need to make sure to save they save a few nuggets for their cleaners. I got him some ghost shrimp as roommates and cleaner bugs. Yep, see, a lot of these little ladies like to forage. Hey, you. Hey, you want a food? You want a food? You want a food? Yeah, how about a food? You want a food? Food? You want it? Yes. Oh, nom nom. Nom nom. There's a food for you. Hmm? Now, where'd your bugs go? Hmm? Where'd your little water bugs go? Where'd your little swimmy bugs go, fish? Hmm? Oh gosh, that lighting's not ideal, but that's the best I could do. Current selection of lighting implements. Where'd your bugs go? Hmm? Where'd your water bugs go? Hmm? Yes, I know they're technically not bugs, those shrimpies of yours. Technically not bugs, but they're gross enough. Mm-hmm. It's close enough. And yeah, several of them are very fat because, just like chickens, they will produce eggs with or without a male around. And I just have to get the eggs out of them. It's just a matter of waiting for them to lay the eggs. I may have to arrange conjugal visits for them and the male. I do have a male. He's one tank over. Mm. So, whether or not they approve of the nest he built, it'll help him pass the eggs. And if they do approve of his nest, it'll give him something to work on for a while. Because the males build the nest and take care of the hatchlings. Okay, so I just can't let the computer go to sleep on us here. Good night. Yeah, this lighting isn't very good here, but it's the best I can do for now. I'll be trying to light them better later on. These girls really do like their Java moss. I hope it grows more because they're not very good at sharing it. No, they are not very good at sharing it when it's this level. Hmm? I'm trying to eliminate all the artificial plants. I've just gotten it down to one, which is pretty obvious which one it is. Trying to get rid of all the others. Sorry, trying to replace it once I'm thinking I'll replace it with something interesting for them to interact with. They thinking I would replace it with something interesting for them to interact with. Yeah. But I do try to only stream the most ambiguous places in the house. Only seems to be two or three in here at a time right now. They seem to do fine in a group so long as the balance, they have a balanced group. Right. I recently discovered that if there's going to be diversity in their colors and patterns, it has to be even diversity. Like right now, I have 4 in the red group. Red and pink, and 2 reds, 1 pink, and 1 copper. And then I have 3 in the color family is basically light blue with a touch of red. Light blue. And light iridescent colors with some blue in the mix. Can't always see the blue in the one that just darted towards the front, but depends on the angle, whether her fins are red or blue. It depends on the angle, whether her body is white or blue. And looking from the front here, I think if you look at just the right angle, I don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but there is a ghost shrimp in this plant towards the front. Yeah, I am used to seeing only 1 or 2 at a time, even though there are 4 of them. Let's see. One of the ghost shrimps is in that plant. But, I just have a bunch of there's a bunch more upgrades I'm planning, giving him something more interesting to interact with and hide in. Is the immediate one. Getting the male into something more interesting too. He's in a little desktop aquarium with just a Java fern and a chunk of moss. But I do like to keep him where he can see the girls. He does seem to like that. Hasn't been doing any of his nest building recently, but he often does that, just for fun. Just for fun, he often does that. Or in hopes that I'll set him up with one of the ladies. One of the blues is back there. One of the blue and whites is in the back corner arguing with one of the shrimps. Not cool. Not cool. Be nice to the cleaning crew. Be nice to the buggies. Yeah, be nice to those little cleaner bugs. Be nice to the little swimmy bugs. They clean up your poos. And they trim the plants. Mm. It really helps if I stand by one end of the tank. It really helps them be more interesting for the camera. Me standing over here. The reflection of the computer is so much more interesting than the real computer. It's got all sorts of code running on it over here at the very far right of the screen, which is totally illogical. I don't know, maybe my webcam has a built-in scrambling feature for the for any reflections it makes. I don't know. Will it tell me who's watching? I mouse over the viewer thingy. Will it tell me who's in here? No. Because I'm curious about that. Whoever you are, you've been in here a while. Or did somebody just turn it on for their cat? A lot of times people will turn these on for their cat. This one isn't quite as good as some, because I haven't figured out all the camera angles and lighting and such, but I'm working on it. Yeah. I find that I stand at one end. These two are right under my hand, and the back on the left of the screen. I promise this red one's okay. She's just, very fond of this corner. This is her corner, and she often looks like she's asleep here. This is just where she rests. This is just where she rests, in this corner up here. Sorry, I have to keep the computer awake. Now, I am going to grab myself a glass of water. And like I said in the comments, I may speak occasionally, but it's just going to be the fishies on camera. Oh, if at any point, um, if at any point the leopard, no, not a leopard gecko's in the other room, silly human. If at any point can't talk tonight. If at any point the crested gecko notices that I'm being weird, sitting on the floor near him, he may have something to say about that. So I don't know if it'll show up okay on here. He's really cute with how talkative he is at night. Aren't you, little dude? Yep. Just sitting on the floor, about a foot away from the computer. Foot, a few inches away from the fishies, just far enough to be off camera. The fish tank is on. Well, it works as an aquarium nightstand. I think it was designed to be an end table, though. Is the computer awake? Because it doesn't always stay awake through streaming and uploads and stuff. I'd like to get these little ladies into something bigger eventually. Oh, are they staring at the tank, or are they quit, or are they? No, they're not staring at the camera. They're trying to decide on whether to eat something there. Those two, the pink and one of the blues. The picture quality is especially bad from here. This angle. My head is right near the front corner. Well, it's going to be the left front corner of the laptop keyboard, and so it's the left front corner of the picture on the fish tank too. So is that shrimpy visible? Oh no, that plant is not even visible. Huh. Wow. That explains it. I don't think they've fully figured out duckweed. A lot of times you can get it as a freebie when you buy other aquatic plants. Mm-hmm. A lot of times you can get the duckweed as a freebie. So, they haven't fully figured it out yet. But once it grows in a bit more, I think they'll get that it's duckweed is for hiding under and scratching your back on, scratching your dorsal fin on, rather than eating. I'm sure if they wanted to entertain themselves, they could mouth it and spit it out. Mm. I was actually pretty thrilled to get some multicolored female bettas. Normally, the exciting patterns are not available in pet store females, but it's a pretty good Petco near where I live. And the fish and reptile manager is actually knowledgeable enough that I ask him for aquarium advice. Well, one of the things I had stuck behind there just fell over. And I would totally trust the basic, the reptile advice he gives to beginners. So, yeah. I was on his advice that I went with ghost shrimp instead of cherry shrimp. Bettas are, I think, the female bettas are a semi-aggressive fish. So, if, they have a tendency to attack colorful things that don't defend themselves. The tank mates have to be either boring colors or also semi-aggressive. So I got ghost shrimp because they're clear gray. But sort of fun playing I Spy with the little shrimpies. I always have trouble. I won't even let myself walk past the rodent and I hate how cute the snake food is. I mean, it's bad enough that they're it's bad enough that a high quality frozen mouse is cute. A cute little dead one. But, seeing them live, they are really cute. Yeah. live pet store mice are, and rats. And, as a snake parent, you just have to make some sacrifices, like never looking at pet rodents. Never, because then you will have trouble dealing with the ones in your freezer. I always warn people who cook at my place for the first time, stay away from the package in the freezer that's wrapped up well and marked snake food. It's basically a Gladware type tub with a paper bag inside. Snake food written all over. And it contains a vacuum-packed meat tray. Well, so usually several vacuum-packed meat trays with bulk humanely euthanized mice, which I thaw out every second week. Just pull out a few of them, thaw them out, feed them to the snake. He doesn't even pretend to kill them anymore. So, I should get it. I should do a video with him. He's pretty much a scaly puppy. He's pretty much a scaly puppy with the way, he greets me and begs. He greets me whenever he notices me near his enclosure. He begs for attention and he plays. It's really cute. But yeah, reptiles are a lot smarter than most people give them credit for. They will actually play and bond with their keepers. I wouldn't necessarily call it love, but they will become attached to their big warm food giver thingy. And have definite preferences about people. My crested gecko has this adorable tendency, adorable habit where he is like, he notices I'm upset and he goes through this entire thought process where he stares at me for a while and then starts doing all sorts of really cute stuff and squeaking at me. Like the big warm food giver thing is not working properly. His mouth is the warm food giver thingy is acting weird. The warm food giver thingy is now he has this whole the crested gecko has this whole thought process. Sees me upset. He blows me away every time. And he tries to fix me by acting cute. Dialing up the cute, he tries to fix the problem. It's just, that's probably one of the smarter things that he does, is that he notices that I'm not functioning properly. And tries to restore the usual function of tries to repair his human by dialing up the cute. I've heard of fish doing that even, but these just all these have ever done is beg for food. All these ladies have done is beg for food. Or show a preference in eating style or resting place. And they prefer to rest. Some of them prefer to rest in the Java moss. The biggest red one prefers that corner. The biggest red one prefers up here. A lot of them prefer the moss. They love the moss. Some prefer to eat on the surface. Others prefer to eat on the bottom. Well, they have their preferred nap spots and their preferred eating styles. Other than that, they don't really show I don't know. Thing to watch. And they are sassy, spunky little things. They are sassy, spunky little things. These are shoaling. Female bettas tend to be shoaling fish rather than schooling fish. They do form social groups, but they don't. They form social groups with the group with fish of similar appearance, but they don't swim in unison the way schooling fish do. Basically, any fish that hang out in a group are shoaling, and schooling is just a special type of shoaling. Oh goodness, what do you girls see in the bottom corner there? I had to Google it. I had to Google that. Looked up the sciencey stuff there. Whoever's been in here for like constantly, is that you, Seth? Seth, are you the one who's been in here a really long time? You are gonna really do awesome things for the average few time. You are really gonna, whether or not that's Seth or somebody else, but you are gonna do awesome things for my view time by being in here almost the entire length of the stream. I don't know if the crickets are showing up on the audio, but there are crickets outside, and I have the window open so I can hear them. Well, the window's open for more for the temperature comfort. Yeah. It's the time of year when it could snow or it could be 80 degrees outside. That's the high desert for you. Southwest United States. It's the Southwest for you. And living at high altitude and stuff. The weather is actually an interesting topic here. The weather's actually an interesting topic here where you get bright sun all morning, and then at 1 o'clock you see a few clouds, and at 3 o'clock it's raining buckets. Well, yeah, it's raining so hard you can't see across the street in one part of town. A few blocks away, it's raining. Oh, it's drizzling. And then across town, it's not raining. Storms around here are very localized and very sudden. In like July through, well, sometimes as early as June, but usually it's July through September. Early September, though. I mean, the weather is one of those. It's a cliche that talking about. I firmly suspect, firmly suspect that's interesting. That's almost cliche. I'm sorry, that's almost an oxymoron. Firmly Yeah, mine. It's mine. Mine is too. Mine is not very good either. And my internet connection is not the best right now. But I firmly suspect that would be an example of the literary device known as antithesis. Probably. Well, I don't know. Literarian. If I were writing, yeah. That I am a tetrachromat, or partially functional tetrachromat. A decent percentage of women have the genetics for it, but only a very tiny percentage of women can have the ability to have can use the abilities that come along with it. Well, I think no. What I thought that like a lot of women have. Most people have 3 types of color detecting cells in their eyes. Colorblind people have 1 or 2. Most people have 3. A minority of women have 4. The 4th is carried on the X chromosome. So men have a maximum of 3 types. So tetrachromacy is basically super color vision. The ability to see colors on anyway. Yeah. I personally find some colors painful to look at, and I see such a beautiful range in I once almost got into an argument with a jewelry professor in a jewelry class I took. I almost started arguing with my professor because, then I realized it's a because he was saying, most people don't like brown stones. And I was like, what are you talking about? These are gorgeous. Look at all the variations. Look at all the dimension to them. Look how dimensional they are. Look how It's like it's like a world in there. It's like a landscape. Um, but and it actually took him a while to convince me. Not every, we almost got in an argument about, you know, brown gemstone. The brown ones being boring or not, you know, whether brown cabochons should be. Oh, I was using too many. I wasn't using enough color in the jewelry I was making. There goes my alarm, but I'm already doing something useful. I have like 5 of them throughout the day set off to going off, do something useful. But yeah, it took that professor a while to convince me that I should use more color. I was using too many neutral tones that people couldn't see the interesting bits of. And one of the first betas I got, my mom was convinced she was gray. Teal. She's that is totally a teal fish. I was like, yeah. Finally, my mom was like, okay, fine, she's silver. Yeah, and if you look at just the perfect angle, she's teal. And so, yeah, that was. But at least I wasn't the only one who saw the fish as teal, because there were a few others who thought she was sort of greenish. Yeah, the iridescent metallic green. See, I have trouble putting colors together sometimes because they never look right to me. Well, they often look wrong to me. So I just go with it and hope that they'll look okay to people with normal color vision. Yeah, that's what the asthma voice. I think it. Yeah, I really don't know whether the acronym is pronounced as a word or just the letters. But the voice is one of those. The voice is one of those talents that I think I got it from all the public speaking I did in high school. I am one of those, weirdos that actually enjoys public speaking, research. all sorts of stuff that normal people find scary. I do have I do have a bunch of videos that are not just repeated words or sounds. I have a bunch of reading out loud videos. I plan to do a bunch more. Once I dig my books out of my parents' garage, I have a lot of books from college, a lot of good literature that I bought in college. Once I dig it out of the garage, or print up copies of stuff that's in public domain. I try to stick with stuff that's in public domain, but can't always. Um, I think I figured it out. She has a little bubble under her throat. That's pretty crazy. The one who is sleeping up in the corner. I had read somewhere that betas are actually capable of light sleep, and that is part of it. That they can hold a bubble of air. Yeah, she was holding a bubble of air in her throat. Like, cool. Being at an angle where I could see it. Yeah, she just really likes that corner. And oh, there's one who really likes to hang out behind the filter. Oh, and she's got her tummy on the. Yeah, there's one who really likes to hang out behind the filter, and that one likes to hang out. But I think I finally figured out what it. No, it's not anything new to the world, but it's new knowledge to me. They hold a little bubble, where their gills meet, uh, between space between their gills and their chest. And just go into light sleep, basically. I had read somewhere that they can do that. Yeah. That is cool. the numbers have been fluctuating. The numbers have been. Well, I think I'm gonna head out soon. I think I'm gonna head out soon, guys. I hope everyone's been having a good evening, or whatever time of day it is where you all are. So, yeah. Bye.